Welcome to my channel. Back with another movie recap. This is drama, mystery, and thriller genre movie and it has 6.4 IMDb rating. The name of the movie is Leave the World Behind and release year is 2023. The film is about a family's getaway to a luxurious rental home that takes an ominous turn when a cyber attack knocks out their devices and two strangers appear at their door. I hope you enjoy watching my recap, and as quick reminder, this video contains spoilers. Amanda Sandford, Julia Roberts, a cynical woman, plans an unexpected weekend retreat at a beachside rental with her husband Clay, Ethan Hawke, and their children, Archie, Charlie Evans, and Rose, Farrah Mackenzie. Eager to escape her hectic New York life, Amanda looks forward to some peaceful time away. While grocery shopping, she notices a man purchasing large amounts of canned food and bottled water. Later, while the family enjoys a day at the beach, they narrowly avoid an oil tanker that runs aground. Authorities later explain that a navigational glitch has caused several such incidents along the coast. Upon returning to the house, they find that the TV and Wi-Fi aren't working, and are unnerved by a pair of deer watching them. That evening, the property owner, George G.H. Scott, Myha'la Ali, and his daughter Ruth, Myha'la, arrive seeking refuge. G.H. explains that a blackout forced them to return, while Ruth shares that they live on the 14th floor in the city, but G.H. can't manage the stairs due to a knee injury. Amanda grows suspicious of their story, particularly since there's no proof they actually live at the house, and no ID from G.H. However, Clay believes them and agrees to let them stay. G.H. offers Amanda $1,000 as a peace gesture, returning half of what she paid for the weekend. In private, Amanda voices doubts to Clay, questioning their story since they never heard a car and have seen no identification. G.H. claims his ID is at the opera and explains that his wife is in Morocco and will return the next day. The following morning, Rose is upset by the continued lack of Wi-Fi and TV, preventing her from watching the final episode of Friends. Amanda checks her phone and notices several concerning news alerts about the blackout, one of which mentions hackers, and another showing a corrupted message. Rose spots a larger group of deer in the backyard. While Ruth becomes increasingly paranoid, G.H. reassures everyone that things will return to normal soon. Ruth learns that Clay is a media studies professor and Amanda works in advertising. G.H. quietly retrieves a gun from the liquor cabinet. Attempting to understand the cause of the disruptions, Clay drives into town while G.H. visits a neighbor a few miles away. On the road, Clay picks up radio reports of a nationwide cyber attack and an environmental crisis affecting animal migrations. He abandons a Spanish-speaking woman in need of help and narrowly avoids a drone dropping Arabic language leaflets. Meanwhile, G.H. finds a satellite phone at his neighbor's house, but it doesn't connect to any network. He also stumbles upon wreckage from a plane crash near the beach, narrowly dodging a second crash. Meanwhile, Rose and Archie explore the woods and discover an empty shed. Archie removes a tick from his ankle during their return. Back at the house, G.H. shares his concerns with Amanda, speculating that satellite communication across the country has been disrupted. Before they can discuss further, a loud noise interrupts them. Amanda rushes into the woods to bring Rose and Archie back to safety. Amanda recalls seeing a man hoarding supplies, whom G.H. assumes to be Danny, Kevin Bacon, his contractor. Clay returns, shaken, holding an Arabic leaflet that reads, "Death to America." Frustrated, the Sandfords attempt to leave for Amanda's sister's house in New Jersey, only to find the highway blocked by a pileup of self-driving Teslas. They narrowly avoid another collision and are forced to return to G.H.'s home. Later that night, Rose continues to try to watch Friends, while Archie secretly views inappropriate photos of Ruth he took by the pool. Throughout the evening, Ruth asks Clay provocative questions, such as whether he's ever had an affair with one of his students. The family later discovers flamingos in the pool. As Amanda and G.H. develop a mutual understanding, their conversation is interrupted by another loud noise, followed by a power outage. G.H. reveals that a defense contractor friend had called him the night before, asking him to transfer large sums of money and warning him to take care of himself. Later, Rose recounts a story from the West Wing where God tries to save a man from a flood, offering several chances to escape. Ruth advises G.H. to stop trusting Amanda and Clay and focus on his own survival as the world around them begins to collapse. The next morning, Archie's teeth suddenly fall out. G.H. speculates it might be related to a tick bite and suggests they visit Danny for medicine, possibly for Lyme disease. Rose is missing, so GH and Clay head to Danny's house, while Amanda and Ruth search for Rose. In the woods, the two women encounter a large herd of deer and manage to scare them off. Meanwhile, GH and Clay have a tense confrontation with Danny, who eventually agrees to help Archie after Clay offers him $1,000 for antibiotics. Danny also reveals that a neighbor may have an underground bunker and suggests that the strange symptoms, including Archie's teeth falling out, are the result of a microwave weapon, similar to one tested in Cuba. Disturbed by these revelations, GH shares his theory with Clay and Archie, explaining that the country is undergoing a three-phase strategy aimed at destabilizing it and eventually orchestrating a coup. The first phase isolates the target by disabling communication and transportation. The second phase involves spreading disinformation to create chaos and turn people against each other. The final stage is civil war and total societal collapse. GH believes this is the most cost-effective way to destabilize a country that's already on the brink. Meanwhile, Amanda and Ruth witness New York City being bombed. Rose finds the neighbor's underground bunker, where a computer message warns of elevated radiation levels in multiple US cities. Rose finds a DVD of Friends and watches the series finale, unaware of the escalating disaster surrounding them. That was recap of Leave the World Behind. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed my recap, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to not miss videos like this.